All right, welcome to Scotting Movies. We're moving on to the next category of our awards, of our reimagined Oscars, and it's production design. The people who build the world that you're watching, sometimes literally. We're talking painted backdrops, broken down diners, haunted attics, castles, cities, cartoon cabarets. These 15 nominees didn't just dress a set, they crafted realities. Let's run through them in alphabetical order. The nominees are The Accidental Tourist, a film full of sterile homes, half packed suitcases, emotionally frigid interiors, production design that mirrors the emotional paralysis of its protagonist, down to the last beige throw pillow. Beaches. From Atlantic City boardwalks to sun-drenched California beach houses, the sets evolve with a friendship nostalgic, airy, eventually heartbreaking. The locations hold memory like a photo album. Beetlejuice. Gothic meets cartoon meets Tim Burton on a caffeine bender. The Maitland house alone is a masterclass in surreal transformation. Every frame looks like it escaped from an art student's subconscious. Big. Toys, cubicles, Zoltar machines. This film creates a playground inside Manhattan. And that piano scene in FAO Schwartz, it's not just iconic, it's mythic. Childhood, designed and rendered for adults. Bird. Rain-slicked streets, smoky jazz clubs, lonely hotel rooms. This is the poetry of memory through architecture. The production design doesn't scream for attention, it moans softly in a minor key. Coming to America. Queens, Zamunda, Soul Glow commercials. The contrast is where the magic happens. Opulence and grit sharing the same screen. The barbershop alone deserves its own statue. Dangerous liaisons. 18th century France has never looked this sinister. Gilded rooms, immaculate gowns, chandeliers that could cut glass. The kind of decadence that tells you exactly how rotten everything is underneath. Dirty, rotten scoundrels. Sun-drenched Riviera villas and casinos' lobbies dripping with pretense. This is wealth as stagecraft. Every set is a con within a con, designed to seduce, distract, and mislead. A handful of dust. Aristocratic decay, both literal and figurative. Grand estates crumbling under the weight of outdated ideals. The sets are cold, gorgeous, and deeply lonely, like everyone in the movie. Married to the Mob. Tacky mob mansions, Jersey diners, excuse me, that perfect Miami hideout. This is late 80s camp with a wink, and every sequin and shag carpet is doing its job. Rain Man. This one's deceptively brilliant. There's motel rooms, roadside diners, Vegas floors. Each location reflects Charlie's evolving perspective. As the character gets closer, so does the space around them. Scrooged. A Christmas nightmare dressed like a TV exec's fever dream. The sets bounce from boardrooms to hellscapes to haunted elevators, and somehow it all feels cohesive. Call it Dickens meets dystopia. Tucker, the man in his dream. Mid-century Americana, but polished to a showroom gleam. Boardrooms, factories, and period-perfect chrome. Production design here isn't nostalgic, it's aspirational. The American dream in blueprint form. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? How do you build a world that blends tunes and humans? You don't. You sculpt it, one exaggerated lamppost and ink-stained alley at a time. This film didn't just break the rules, it built new ones. And Willow. Fantasy needs texture, and this one delivers. Muddy villages, cursed castles, snowy peaks. It's tactile, grimy, magical. The kind of world you want to get lost in, just maybe not on foot. 15 wildly different films, 15 fully realized worlds. Whether it's a haunted house or a French salon, a fantasy battlefield or a Queen's barbershop. These nominees reminded us that production design isn't just decoration. It's storytelling in 3 dimensions. So, 15 brilliant nominees. But this is the reimagined Oscars. We can't hand out trophies to everyone, even if they all kind of deserve it. So I'm narrowing it down to 5 final contenders. And here they are: Beetlejuice, Dangerous Liaisons, A Handful of Dust, Tucker, The Man and His Dream, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. All right, 5 final masterful achievements. Only one can take down home the gold. So let's not drag it out. The Oscar in this reimagined Oscars goes to Dangerous Liaisons. And yeah, it totally, absolutely deserves it. Because sometimes the most savage drama is whispered behind velvet drapes. And sometimes production design doesn't shout, it seduces. It lures you in with chandeliers and powdered wigs, and then it sucker punches you with betrayal. The sets of Dangerous Liaisons do more than impress. They tell the story. The luxury becomes a cage. The beauty turns into a mask. Every inch of space is built to manipulate, deceive, and ultimately destroy. It's not just pretty, it's purposeful. So here's to the craftsmen who built the palaces, painted the ceilings, and made decadence look so damn sinister. Thanks, everyone. And we'll move on to the next category next.